Have you ever pondered the role of platonic relationships in a novel? How they can shape a character and bring depth to the narrative? It's a fascinating and often overlooked aspect of storytelling. Just as romantic entanglements can bring drama and tension to a tale, platonic relationships offer a similar yet distinct richness of their own. Consider the friendships, the familial bonds, the mentorships, and the alliances that characters form. These relationships challenge our characters, test their mettle, and drive the plot forward. They create an environment that allows characters to grow, to evolve, and to reveal their true selves. Platonic relationships are the unsung heroes of storytelling. They add a layer of complexity that can turn a simple story into a compelling narrative. They provide a mirror for our characters, reflecting their strengths and weaknesses, their triumphs and their failures. So let's delve into the different types of platonic relationships that can shape a compelling narrative. Friendship, an intimate bond that can change the course of a character's life, even the trajectory of the story itself. In the realm of literature, friendships are more than just a casual association. They are the heartbeat of the story. Take, for instance, the iconic duo of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Their friendship is the backbone of the narrative, influencing their decisions, defining their characters, and driving the plot forward. Or let's consider the poignant bond between Frodo and Sam in The Lord of the Rings. Their unyielding friendship adds emotional depth to the story, making the characters memorable and relatable. It's their friendship that navigates them through the trials and tribulations, providing the readers with a sense of camaraderie, loyalty, and resilience. In essence, friendships in novels are not merely relationships. They are the threads that weave the tapestry of the narrative, giving it color, texture, and depth. Friendships, therefore, serve as a pivotal plot device, a catalyst for character development. Family relationships, the ties that bind us, can serve as a powerful narrative force. These bonds often form the backbone of a plot and mold the characters we come to love. Let's look at Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, where the Bennet family's dynamics drive the plot and shape the characters. The relationship between Elizabeth and her father, Mr. Bennet, shapes her independent nature and sharp wit, while her interactions with her sisters reveal her protective instincts and loyalty. Family relationships aren't always harmonious, and this discord can create compelling conflict. Look at the tumultuous bond between the Lannister siblings in Game of Thrones. Their complex familial ties fuel their motivations and actions, adding depth to their characters and the overall narrative. The emotional depth derived from these relationships makes characters relatable, human, and complex. Family relationships can reveal a character's vulnerabilities, strengths, and motivations, making the narrative more engaging and believable. Family relationships, thus, can be a potent tool for shaping narratives and developing characters. Mentorship, a guiding force, can propel a character's journey and shape their destiny. This relationship type, often overlooked, holds immense power in storytelling. Mentorship can influence the plot significantly and contribute to character development. Take the classic tale of King Arthur and his wise advisor, Merlin. Arthur's transformation from a naive boy into a legendary king was directly influenced by Merlin's guidance. This mentorship created conflict as Arthur grappled with the weight of his destiny and drove the narrative by setting the stage for Arthur's heroic deeds. Or consider the bond between Harry Potter and Albus Dumbledore in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World. Dumbledore's mentorship of Harry added depth to their characters, making them more relatable. It also created tension as Harry navigated the trials set before him, guided by Dumbledore's cryptic advice. These examples illustrate how mentorship can be a compelling narrative device, adding richness to the story and its characters. Mentorship, therefore, is a compelling narrative device that can mold characters and direct the plot. From friendships to family ties to mentorships, platonic relationships can serve as powerful narrative tools. We've explored the various types of these relationships and how they can bring different dynamics to the story. Friendships, robust and resilient, can be a driving force behind a character's actions. Family ties, complex and sometimes fraught, can shape a character's background and motivations. Mentorships filled with wisdom and guidance can influence a character's development and decisions. Each of these relationships can add depth and dimension to your narrative, providing emotional richness that resonates with readers. They can shape the trajectory of the story, influence character development, and infuse your narrative with a sense of authenticity and relatability. So, next time you pick up your pen or sit down at your keyboard, remember the power of platonic relationships. They can add depth, complexity, and emotional richness to your narrative, making it truly unforgettable.